Welcome back, awesome people, to Cocktails and Consoles. It's Melissa, and if the getup is saying dominatrix, it was an attempt at a vampire because today we are celebrating one of my most favorite vampire games, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which Netflix had the good taste to actually make into a show. And unlike the upcoming Resident Evil Netflix show, which I can't wait to be disappointed in, this one was actually really good. As the getup may tell you, my favorite character is Alucard, and I will watch him in pretty much anything. That being said, the entirety of the show was amazing. I'll be the first to admit there are parts where the animation gets a little phoned it in, shall we say. But all in all, the screenwriting is super tight. It's quite funny.
I like that.
Oh, it's terrible.
Treffy?
Oh my god, no.
You are Treffy now.
And I'm really hoping they do more of these. Now, part of the fun of making a Castlevania-themed cocktail is you get the pleasure of ordering something like this off of Amazon. Which, if anyone has managed to find my Amazon search history, I'm sure it reads pretty scary. Truth be told, I don't know how in the world this kills vampires, because the only thing I found this handy for is playing with cats. But of course, I'm not here to tarnish the Belmont legacy. I am here to build a cocktail worthy of the son of Dracula himself. One of the things I was actually pretty surprised to find out is all of the places that they list in the show, like Wallachia, Targovishte, those were actual places. Are they still named that now? Unfortunately not. The best that I can figure out is that Wallachia became this, became this, became this. What, you're gonna clown on me because I don't know Eastern Europe? I mean, the landscape of that place changed daily in their times. However, doing some research into the history of Romania, I found out that they know their alcohol. Meet the modern day version of Tuica? This is how it's spelled. I have no idea how to pronounce it, so bear with me. Basically, people of Wallachia love to take their plums and turn it into some high-octane alcohol. What you're looking at here is basically the Romanian version of what America knows as moonshine. Whew! It smells of plums. Now, Tuica is pretty hard to get your hands on here in the Americas, but this is going to be the closest that you can get. This is actually made in Croatia, so it is still made in the same fashion. So it's pretty common in Wallachia that people would drink Tuica as a aperitif, though I've heard it's much stronger than what you can get here in the States. Cheers. Oh my god. Those Wallachians are no joke. Although, come to think about it, if I had to live next to Vlad Tepes and risk getting put on spikes every day, I'd probably drink hardcore too.
Maybe I can teach you to like people again. Or at least tolerate them. Or stop putting them on sticks.
However, there's nothing saying that we can't turn this into a fine, sophisticated cocktail. One of which we're going to pattern after a cocktail that most people are probably going to be pretty familiar with, known as the Manhattan. Or the brandy version, which this is the Metropolitan. And looking at the fine Alucard Tepish, I'd say the Metropolitan fits in pretty well. Now we are going to make a little couple tweaks on here just to help give it a bit more vampire persona. Don't worry, no blood, I promise. Now, to get us started, we're going to add a little bit of a sweet component to this. So we're going to take some nice ripe blackberries, add it to our shaker. Next, we're going to muddle these to pull out some of the sweetness, and more importantly, that beautiful blood color. If you don't have a muddler, a regular fork will do. Once you got that good and muddled, we're going to add in our ice. Then to this, we're going to add 2 ounces of our plum brandy. Still don't know how they can call this brandy. This stuff tastes like what powers my car. Next, we're gonna add in some sweet vermouth. This is more of an orange flavored vermouth. I wanted to keep the fruit flavor coming forward. You can really use any kind of sweet vermouth that you like. Though I would stay away from any with any heavy woody notes because this is a strong drink. So now to this, I'm gonna add about an ounce of our sweet vermouth. Then about 1/4 to 1/2 an ounce of simple syrup. And then finally a couple of shakes of bitters. You can use Angostura for this, that's what's normally in a Manhattan. I went with Peychaud's for this. Not too much, because pretty soon your drink's just gonna taste like bitters. Then we're gonna lid it up and give it not a heavy shake, just enough to get everything together and cool down the drink. Look at that color. Finally, in a goblet of your choosing, we're going to pour it in and strain out both the ice and the blackberry. And then finally, a nice, simple decoration. And there you have it. A beautiful concoction worthy of the Prince of Darkness himself. Or the son of the Prince of... Would he still be the prince? But of course, as beautiful as this is, it's all about the taste. Cheers. That is surprisingly really friendly. It's sophisticated, you don't lose the plum, and yet it doesn't punch you in the face as if you tried to drink this straight. Woo! That's a memory I'll never forget. Though truth be told, I couldn't tell between Trevor or Alucard who was hotter. Suffice it to say, I wouldn't kick either of them out of bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you happen to make this, please take a picture and tag me on Twitter. I'd love to see it. Special big thank you to the wonderful producers of this show. It's because of you and your donations that we are able to get our hands on some Eastern European alcohol. We've got more amazing cocktails coming for you soon. We're going to be doing Kingdom Hearts. And for those of you who are a fan of tube tops, we have Resident Evil 3 coming soon. If you'd like to get those in your playlist, hit the subscribe button down below. And if you'd love to support the channel, throw me a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and I will see you, fellow vampires, in the next episode. Cheers!